Hey everybody, hi. Welcome to another Jan Scott Live. We're live on YouTube right now. And if you happen to be there and you want to join in and chat, where today I'm doing a day in the life. Behind me here is the flat irons. Of course, I'm in Boulder, Colorado, as you know. And these flat irons are essentially out my back door. Right out this back door are the Rocky Mountains. How about that? I live in North Boulder. That's a couple of things. A few other things some of you have been asking. I've been on TV, radio, check this out, since 1987. So this year I started doing more YouTube lives like we do them here, usually on political, social issues, things like that. But today, a little bit about me. This is my Eagles t-shirt. Of course, Eagles band, a favorite. The Eagles played here in Boulder at Tulagi's up on the hill for a week. Check this out, 1973 with Linda Ronstadt before their first tour. So everybody around here is a fan of the Eagles. What else? How old am I? I'm 79 years old. I know I don't look it, right? That's because I quit drinking, I quit taking drugs, and I quit smoking in 1977. Actually, before that, 1975, I was 28 years old. And so when you quit drugs, alcohol, and tobacco, your skin and your body ends up being pretty decent. So right now I'll be 80 pretty soon. Um, Today I was at physical therapy. So I go to physical therapy actually every week. Um, I had a stroke 7 years ago. I can walk and everything and get around, but I had, let's see, the first I pulled a groin muscle. You ever do that? You hear about it in sports all the time. I never did it. So I did that. That put me out of commission for about a week. Then on the left side, on this side, I pulled out, I pulled a muscle in my lower back. So basically for 2 weeks, been a complete mess. I thought, oh my God, I'm gonna have to go to the hospital. I have to operate on my back. That didn't happen. I just took it easy and I'm back in good shape again. But this whole business of core exercises for us guys, so important, and I'm still learning about it. The My physical therapist, who is just terrific, she leans on me a little bit and says, "We have to get your core muscles strengthened." So if you're an older adult like me, very important, right? You can chat in also, just what are your thoughts about that? Exercise, physical therapy. Here in my house, I have my own little gym here. I'll show you this really quickly, see if this works. Can you see it? There I have a stationary bike. I have a treadmill. I've got all kinds of stuff in the house, which for uh, physical therapy. It's pretty interesting, pretty fascinating. So I like that. What else are we doing? Um, yeah, I live in North Boulder and been in Boulder since 1974. I've worked both in television and radio in Denver, and for a while, I've had all kinds of little careers. Like I've worked for MTV News for a short period of time. I worked for, check this out, MSNBC when they first started as their Boulder reporter. I worked for MTV News back in the 90s as their Boulder reporter. And I worked for the New York Times overseas and here back in the 70s for a very short time. I've worked a lot of different places, but then I started my own television show on public access TV. But we were on Channel 38 in Denver for a while every night at 5:30. Some of you remember that. And sometimes, I'll be out and about in Boulder, and somebody come up to me, "Whoa, Jan Scott, how are you?" I mean, it happens all the time. So to answer your question, I'm fine. Hey, listen, on this YouTube channel, you can just check here regularly, subscribe, actually, like and subscribe. But the reason I want you to do that is then you can find out whenever I'm doing a daily show or a weekly show on on like political topics, both international and national. And you can put your comments down below. So that's it for me for today. Uh, Day in a life with me, Jan Scott, your friend.